We've got our liberal crime squad now, ready to get all lubed up. We're going to take them somewhere simple to get the party started. That will be the housing projects. So, folks, the basics of lock-picking doors, as well as disguise basics as well. The conservatives are already suspicious. They are now alarmed, but we're out of there. We're going to be going back to do that all over again. Note how the black robes change colors there the moment I commit a crime, to note the fact that stealth is now in play. At least for them, because they're wearing stealthy clothes. It's easier to be stealthy when you've got stealthy clothes on, such as the black robes. Go ahead and blue screen there, Grim. As a matter of fact, since I'm thinking about it, we're going to send the entire liberal crime squad to go do this. Choose a buyer. 2. Look at this. We'll go ahead and spend all kinds of money. And I'll do it this way, I guess. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Cool. Everyone's got a black robe. Great. Not the stealthiest. That Navy SEAL stealth suit is the stealthiest. I don't remember all the stuff here's on top of the head. I'd have to check the game files, which I don't feel like doing right now. Not that it would be very difficult for me to do so. Just feel like doing it during the damn video. Educator looked at the squad suspiciously. Telemarketer also looked at the squad suspiciously. Gotta level up our shit somehow, folks. Do it again. Thankfully, this is an easier leveling process, and I should have had a conversation with that mutant. Again, we could always use more potential friends or people to sell our drugs. Damn it. Opportunities? I mean, I'm in suspicious mode anyway, so I do need to take greater caution. Hippie, I mean, like, I guess, sure, hippie. Now that we have an actual party instead of one person, we can see the various values that people have with stats. Grimith, not the best possible at the issues and bluffing. And charisma would definitely be stronger. What can you do? You can sell my drugs! Mutant. It does help to have someone on the action squad who is, very charismatic to help diffuse situations. As you do. That 0 key, by the way, is what I use to cycle back to the squad overview. You're welcome. Let's go. You kind of regret agreeing to this? Agility of 1. Yeah, it's fair. That's fair. How are we looking here with the various values? I mean, you guys got some measure of disguise. Those who can really have disguise. Sydney is not the best disguised person. Actually, is a person with the weakest potential disguise. You know, this fucking shit happens. Okay, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things, I guess. I want to ride my bicycle. To the oubliette. Again. I should have purchased more lab coats while I was here. That's also 200 per. Oh well. We'll buy 5 more. That's okay. We've got drug money rolling in, everyone. Everyone put on some damn lab coats. We're going out to Scooter Cosmetics. I'm not going to bother spray painting graffiti. Let's bust in the door and free some bunnies. We're going to be looked at suspiciously, but we're out the door already. Go on and join us here. That way you can sell brownies. Yeah, brownies. Back out to Tudor Cosmetics. All these cages right here. Bam! That way we can start leveling up people. Get them all juiced up. I too feel that something needs to be done. I wholeheartedly agree with your assessment. Good, sir. And or maiden. Not sir and ma'am. Or ma'am. Sir or maiden. Interesting. Great. Marge. Come. The brownies await. Ho ho ho! Look at this. 49 juice already. These folks are so close to being socialist threats. It's wonderful. Just act natural. Everything will be okay. We'll unlock that door. Teach people the art of security. This cosmetics design is so beautiful. It really is. Just being able to walk in like that and having all those cages await me. It's a wonderful place to get folks leveled up, provided that I don't get our dumbasses caught. Alienate people in the process. Not the most exciting of actions, but Little Crime Squad ends up being like fits of fury, like a flurry of activity, and then lulls. And I don't mean L-U-L-Z, I mean L-U-L-L-S. Important distinction. Everyone's now a revolutionary. Great. They've got some solid attributes there. El City's even got a whopping charisma of 7. My goodness. You're not an awful, horrific liability when it comes to disguise. Somewhat of a liability, and everyone can also recruit 3 people as well. We can build our pyramid. But you guys kind of need... you guys need persuasion. I can have my main character teach that to y'all. That's a thought. Alright, y'all. Teach political activism. Lee, sell embroidered shirts. Sell tie-dyed shirts. Keep selling them tie-dye shirts. Maybe. Let's let the time pass. Watch those skill values tick up. Supreme Court is handing down decisions? Nah. Not with how they're weighted. Those items made it to the president's desk? That's okay. Oh, my. Look at all that money. Just flowing in, even with teaching that we're doing. It's glorious. Folks are picking up some persuasion skill. It's great. Everyone's got a foundation in law. Actually, something worth checking. What all are you good at, Lily? Besides your law 10, obviously we got some teaching, some science. Writing, okay, that's fine. You keep doing that. There's still stuff to learn. Things to be taught. I just want to give everyone a foundation and persuasion so that I can recruit people with them, and they can also go sell drugs. That way we can continue to build our our reservoir, yes, our reservoir, our cash reserve. We're going to set up a business front to ward off suspicion. I want that perfectly legal anti-aircraft gun. I will get that perfectly legal aircraft gun before I get the printing press. Gun control is arch conservative. It makes that anti-aircraft gun perfectly legal. We're not worried about influencing the issues right now. Not an election year anyway. The midterms aren't until next year. Oh, that money. That fucking brownie money, man. God, that's so good. We even made a reasonable chunk with t-shirt sales. Ridiculous. This tailoring skill is nice. A high, tailoring skill, and when you, sell those awesome shirts, can even have you influence the issues to a minor extent. But it's also perfectly legal activity, so it doesn't create suspicion for them, and it also doesn't have them get involved in chase sequences with death squad officers. Keeps them safe. That's what matters. Yeah. Alright, you all have some minor amount of persuasion now. Good, 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 good. We are going to cycle to what? What's the plan now, Grim? Want to just try to recruit people right now to sell even more drugs to get me all kinds of crazy shekel bucks? Try and go influence the issue? I would get off my money. Why don't we have you stop teaching that and start teaching that for stealth? Yes. We can let another month pass. I want that anti-aircraft gun. And we've got it. Oh, we've got it. Nice. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We've done a good. People have been taught various things. Varying amounts of stealth kicking around on characters. Great. At our wonderful little teach-in. The founder has gotten plenty of teaching skill from all of this teaching. And we just keep making more money. These brownie sellers are some of the most skilled people. Street sense is what really matters whenever you're out there on the streets. I think it's time now. Guys don't really have seduction, but that's okay. I think it's time to take action. So I said I wanted to get a bunch of cheap suits though. I need a little bit more money for that. Well, wait, 400 per. I have enough money. But before we do that, no, not before we do that. We're gonna do it now. The entire team, wasteful though it may be, can go do this. Go to Young's department store and purchase, yeah, cheap suits for everyone. That's fine. Great. Off to AM radio you go. Damn, we're still looked at suspiciously? Fuck, Sydney's really holding us back more than I thought he would. Oh, shit. Fucking secretary spotted us, of all things. Maybe that secretary just got a really great role. Right? Right? Okay, everyone. Militarism in modern culture, and it was the best hour of AM radio ever, bitches. Ever. You can make your roles there better by, like, if you kidnap a prominent conservative, like a cable news anchor or like a radio personality, and you like bring them hostage to like the booth or like in the cable news station, the stage. But we had a lot of power here, just sheer liberal power. And my founder is more skilled in persuasion than what he used to be. Also, if we could have fewer encounters, that would be super swell. Great! Let's do it again. Gonna be next month. I've had closer microphone boot. Oh shit, I went to the wrong place. Went to cable news instead of AM radio. Well, cheap suits aren't good enough for this place, as you can see. They're panicked and alarmed, but we didn't do anything other than walk around where we weren't supposed to. Come on. Everything's fine. Let's go to the proper location this time, yeah? F instead of G. Yeah, I've had closer booths. It's okay. The virtues of the Liberal Crime Squad. The best hour ever. The power of being able to bluff these guys really does help. Makes the game, why, I dare say, easier. Just like being able to take classes for so many things. But is it a bad easy in that case? And up to you for you to decide, I suppose. We let people know about the Liberal Crime Squad this time. Hey, just so you know, we're kicking ass. Got it? Good. Gotta make sure I don't press the wrong keys in these exchanges. I certainly don't want to say, press D and surrender to authorities. Thankfully, that doesn't pop up with every person you talk to, only if they're actually authorities. Hooray. You know, we're getting folks some persuasion. We're getting some familiarity with the stick. Speaking of the booth. Sydney's done alright. Everyone's got bags of law now, except for Phyllis. I think that means that, Lily, you teaching law no longer a thing that we require, so it's time for you to join the Selling Brownies crew. Make us sweet, sweet gobs of money that we can use to buy everything that we ever wanted. And more. Like a perfectly legal anti-aircraft gun. When gun control laws aren't arch-conservative, that's no longer perfectly legal. You have to buy and conceal that. And the price is exorbitant. Speaking here at AM Radio is one nice way to influence the issues. Without, say, setting up the Liberal Guardian, which, because free speech is arch-conservative, in theory will upset the firemen, which, if you're familiar with Fahrenheit 451, they'll come to our base and burn the sumbitch down. Let's not have that happen. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I know this is not the most... God damn it, I did it again. No, it's fine. Everything is fine. Clearly proven that I'm capable of pressing the wrong key. E instead of F. Yeah, not the most stellar gameplay, but we're just waiting on me to make a mistake. As I've proven and demonstrated, very possible. I'd like to take these folks to go influence some juries, actually. That sounds kinda... Well, that sounds like a thing, but I wanna soften the public first, so that we get into fewer encounters with conservatives. We encounter more liberals for us to recruit. Make things easier on ourselves. And we spend, and we can find people that we want to recruit easier. Yeah. Yeah, that matters. Find simple tasks in bulk. I tell you what, you can just sell your damn art for a day. You too, Candace. Search opinion polls from me. We're starting to impact some of the issues based on what we speak about. Folks really do respect the power of the liberal crime squad. That's nice. Lean over, grab my glass of orange apple juice. Have I mentioned how tired I was? We were likely to make a mistake. Okay. I mean, you guys were probably fine to go. Yeah, it'll probably be fine. Who could possibly catch us? He said, looking nervously at Sydney. Don't be the death of us. That would be very dispiriting, and I don't want to be dispirited. Don't do that to me. Let's loot some things. Public indecency wasn't really wrong here. We're not going to bother trying to influence the other group. We are out. And we're back. There was a liberal judge there. I can't be bothered right now. Let's go. Just act natural. Everything's fine. Nothing bad's happening. Obstruction of justice. Wasn't really wrong here now, was it? Hillbilly? Great. Unfortunately, they're not getting juiced up from this occasion. I'm pretty sure they have to be the ones who work the jury in order to get juice for it, instead of the entire squad getting juice for it. Unfortunate. But, I mean, we're working juries. We're not wanted for, not wanted for jury tampering. That's good. Maybe we can try influencing 2 juries. We've done so well. Let's branch out, yeah? Let's take a chance. Obstruction of justice wasn't really wrong, but me almost looting that, well, loot was burglary. Not really wrong. Secretary looked at those fucking secretaries, man. Here we are, another day influencing some juries. See, this is totally safer because, I mean, the conservatives are never alarmed, but if we fail to influence a jury, it alienates everyone, which means we go on a rampage, which means that we don't impact the issues in our favor at all. And everyone turns conservative on sight. Like, that liberal judge would be a jaded liberal judge, for example. That's not good, we'll say. Let's go back again. Really, we could kill time until the midterms next year. But it could be of value to impact the issues and the people now, of course, both for the purposes of us recruiting, as well as the propositions come election time happen every year, even during, like, off midterms. Tell you what, Lee, you're up. Yeah, really. A liberal judge? Candace. Let's start to recruit other people who could be of value. That janitor. Oh! Ugh. Also, Grimith is not the best bluffer. That's actually Lee. Ugh. It's only a matter of time until the gravy train ended, I guess. Hope I got sufficient drive. Nice! Cameron debates the Second Amendment Death Squad officer. Death Squad's officer. Yes. Yes. Oh, shit. We fucking go, Cameron! Yes! This is awesome! This liberal judge totally kicking ass here. Oh, as you can also see, we're all wanted for jury tampering. Death Squad officer here is a driver. That means that they can't spend time shooting. We got rid of the folks who were shooting, and just thankfully only took a light wound thanks to the armor of the vehicle. So, I'm in no rush. Jane kind of regrets agreeing to this situation. Barb... There you go, LCS Rampage. If you're writing for the Liberal Guardian, they'll say, LCS sorry. And this is not hurt in any meaningful fashion. The black robe isn't even damaged. Nicely done, Cameron. Nicely done. Power of liberal, elite liberal justice there. Fucking with the Death Squad officer. Beautiful. I'm guessing that Cameron got those opportunities for speech there. In communicating like that, because I wasn't expecting that because of being a liberal judge. Or why? Not persuasion score, because there's more persuasive people. Beats me. Now you, the commenter, could tell me why. It's fine, whatever. We did it, it's cool. It happened. Assign tasks in bulk. Tending to injuries, yeah, sure, you can do that for a day, although no one's really injured. We took care of that fine, just fine. 68% of folks, plus or minus 5, so not much really changed. At least folks still respect our power, damn it. Doing our part to influence some juries. Jane will take a lot of persuading. That's okay, those people are going to sell us drugs. That's what really matters. Just drugs. All those embroidered shirts. Candace, I've changed my mind. Sydney, I too have changed my mind. Grimith. What do I want my avatar to do? Probably learn gymnastics. I think so. I think gymnastics is what I want next. Yeah. I think it's time to pick that up. Definitely time to pick that up. We're going to have 2 new folks selling drugs for us. Not prostitution, damn it. Jane there with 6 agility. Not bad. Not a bad action person, but fuck it. Give me that drug money. What am I going to do with all this money? Whatever I want. Okay, so I'm teaching you dodge. That's important. I'm going to teach... Who is, besides you, a person in the squad with the best agility? That's Sydney. Makes sense. Sydney, I want you, instead of shirts, go learn... I had an idea and it's gone. You know, we could do augmentation. Augmentation is certainly a thing, yes. I chuckled with that whenever I saw Bobo do it during his run. It was based on my prompting, and what it actually entailed was not what I had expected. Yeah, I know what I want you to do. Or maybe not you, but someone. Who's the person in the squad with the best intelligence? Well, that's we could have Lee do it. Lee, I want you to go learn first aid. Yeah, do that. A good idea. Who's the person? It's gonna be Sydney. Okay. Sydney, just in case, I want you to go learn martial arts. Kung Fu. Yeah, go learn some Kung Fu. That sounds good to me. And we could have someone become a better writer, I guess. Cameron. Why not, Cameron? Go learn how to do incredible writing. That sounds like a great idea to me. Or we could also inject, like, religion or science skills or seduction. Yeah, you go learn how to be a better writer. We're going to have a teach-in, everyone. That leaves us with Phyllis and Candace. We'll say Candace, then. Candace, you go learn how to buy drinks for people. And Phyllis can sell shirts. Jane! No, Jane! It can't be like this. Damn it. We're like this. Congress is acting on legislation. Not really. Lily! Lily! Yes! She did it! We actually had someone escape. Nicely done, Lily. That does mean, though, that Lily is wanted for being a bad person. She got away. She's wanted for drug dealing. She was caught doing that, and she escaped. We still know it was her. Got some heat on us now. I want to do something, but I'm gonna assume everything will be okay. I want a sleeper in Death Squad HQ. I'm gonna assume that we're gonna be fine now through this month. Barb! Damn it, Barb! She didn't make it. Florence? Damn it. My drugs! My drugs! Alas. Okay. So, I've had you folks doing your teaching, or your learning rather. We'll have you keep going until the end of the month. Oh wow, I zoned out. I wasn't even paying attention to how long this video went. Yeah, so I wanted these folks to learn these skills so that they could go teach these skills to each other. I want to get a sleeper in Death Squad HQ, and I want to engage in some action before November. Because when that month rolls around, some civilian-based propositions are going to fire. Which, if I've influenced folks, can influence where the current issues are. Okay. Yeah. I'll talk to you folks in a bit.